Alright, we're going to be watching JungBung, who is playing Zen and a little bit of Kiriko on Rialto. This is Diamond 4 on PC. In this game, I felt like I had a big impact, but still lost. I think my positioning and decision making probably keeps me down the most here, since Zen doesn't have any cooldowns to manage. I wonder if I should have swapped to Kiriko earlier, once I realized they had a lot of dive/flank, especially more at the end. But Zen seemed necessary to deal with the Rhine, just looking for any mistakes that would be easy to address. Well, I don't know about easy to address, but there are mistakes in here. So I did a pre-watch of this. I think trances, right? Trances, uptime are like the biggest deals. So we're gonna kind of watch that. So speaking of uptime, right? So with Zen, as you mentioned, Zen doesn't really have any cooldowns, right? You have Harmony, you have Discord, you can keep those up 100% of the time. You got to be there in a fight on time. You're obviously really far away from your team, so you lack the ability to do any pressure right now, which is unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. It's just like a simple basic thing, like get out here with your team, right? You're not like a couple seconds behind, you're like 10, 15 seconds behind. That's a ton of pressure that you could have done by now. For example, your Widow just died, right? That's time that you could have been putting pressure on the Rhine, like 10, 15 seconds of Zen. I don't remember what Zen's damage is off the top of my head, let's say 150-ish, right? 10 seconds is 1500 damage to the Rhine shield. Like you could single-handedly break the Rhine shield yourself over that amount of time. Oh, okay, so you see the sleep here on the Sojourn, just charge shots and kill her, right? You're the only one who could do this. Charge, kill, bam, instant kill. Like, why would you wake her in this situation? It's kind of sloppy. So you're spamming. Okay, one thing to think about is who to be attacking, right? Squishies or the tank. If you can consistently hit the tank and inconsistently hit the squishies, I would hit the tank. Especially in a Rhine versus Sigma matchup, where the way that Rhine wins this matchup is that Rhine gets to here, and if the Rhine is full health and like half shield, the fight's over. At this point, the Rhine's gonna walk over your Sigma. Okay? That's the perspective of like in terms of how this match is gonna go. The Sigma is gonna kite back and give space and space and space and try to break the Rhine shield. The Rhine shield breaks, you can burn him down really quickly, the Rhine can no longer push. You are an integral part to that, because obviously you're not gonna be able to heal your Sigma. Once the Rhine gets in range, it's over for the Sigma, right? He can't grasp Rhine's damage, so he's just gonna swing, farm shatter, and then win the fight. So your perspective is, I need to put a ton of pressure on the Rhine, right? Like a lot of pressure on the Rhine. So instead of playing this angle, play this angle, which allows you to continue hammering the Rhine. So Rhine's going to charge right here. Accuracy check, right? Miss, 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 hit. So in a critical moment, right? Critical moment right now, where you really need to be damaging the Rhine because he just charged your Sigma, and he doesn't have shield, and he's moving a predictable line. You can't go 1 for 5, right? Like that's no good. If you want to get the Masters, no way. Masters, Zen hits 80% of these shots easily. And this is like an easy shot. And with that much damage, this Rhine would be nearly dead right now. Right? More misses right there. You see, like those are a ton of misses. Rhine finally shield is low. Alright, reload. Spamming away. By the way, you're going to get some kills in the first half and then do basically nothing in the second half, is the way this is going to roll. You're just shooting, spamming, fine. You know, nothing of interest is happening. Yeah, just give her a Harmony. So for the record, like you don't need to run so far away, right? This is why I say uptime is so important. Just jump on top of the cart, that would give you LOS, heal her, go right back to the fight. Right? Little details matter. Like when you're trying to go to Masters, like by the time you reach Masters, all of your little mistakes have to be gone. Either that or you have to be an aiming god, right? All the little details have to be gone. So just look at the spam this doorway, for example. Right? So that's on target, right? Through the doorway, on target. Right? Good, fine. And then, still good so far. Making me look bad. Right? Then this goes into the door frame, this goes into the door frame, and then back out. So those two should never go to the door frame, right? That's like an easy, like you have a large box here to shoot through. Missing completely is no good. You're gonna get kill, great, right? The Rhine, by the way, I would already be able to tell, the Rhine is a fool. Like, he's probably the lowest ranked player that I can tell in this game. It's very obvious the Rhine doesn't know what he's doing, and you're going to see that throughout the course of the game. So your perspective here should be to bully the Rhine and kill him all the time, right? Constantly keep killing the Rhine. The worse the players are, put more and more pressure on them so they make mistakes. Very, very, very important. So you attack here, this is fine, right? I generally agree with pulling back from this angle. Great. Soldier tries to peek you again, dies. Great. Perfect. So Widow hits you, you play back here, right call. So this trance is awful. So Sigma is half health, okay? But your Ana's already here. Sigma is near a corner, right? Other than Whittle headshot, there's nothing here that will kill the Sigma, and I haven't seen Sigma throw in shield, so I assume shield's gonna come up right away. This is a really bad trance. This is a really, really, really bad trance. Okay, super, super bad. You did not need this trance at all. And this is gonna start a common trend where your trances are not going to get you much value. Okay, you did not need this. Your Ana was totally fine. So now Nano's popped. This would be a much better time to pop trance, but thankfully your Ana has Nano, keeps Sigma alive. And then just aim check here again. So this all is fine. Right? Miss. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Down into the ground. Miss. Right? You see those 4 extra attacks right there that do nothing? That's a pretty common thing, that even after a target's not visible, you keep missing shots like into thin air. Also, you saw the brig go to the left here, right? You see the brig, right? The Rhine's here. Your perspective should be the brig is still to the left, right? No one ever killed her. You even had her discorded. You shouldn't have shifted back to the left right now. You should have shifted to the right to get an angle to pressure the brig. Instead, you completely forget about the brig, right? She comes down right now. She's too close. You decide to walk forward, which is a big mistake. You eat the fire strike, and then you're gonna die. This death unacceptable, right? I would say if you're planning on going Masters, there's 0 chance that you should die here. This is a completely unforced error. All you had to do was go to the right, force the brig out, okay? Even if she goes up the stairs and hides on high ground, great, whatever, that's fine. Okay, keep Discord on her so you see where she is, continue spamming. But going here, going forwards like that, and then dying is really bad. This is like throwing the fight level bad. So now you come back out, kill the brig, great. Spamming, fine. Rhine's in. This is another great example where like you cannot miss shots on a charging Rhine. Like this is not okay. Right, that misses, right, and then finally a hit. Right, and you see that miss is really far off to the left. I suspect you're not syncing your movement and your aim, right? So when you move to the right, you forget to also move your crosshair to the left to counteract that. So if we just roll that back a little bit. So, right, attack. And then you see this one's like really far off. And that one's overcorrected again. So just like an aim thing that you need to work through, right? You just need way better consistency. It's a good reaction right here. So you see the Widow shot. Now, the correct call here would be to either charge your shots or immediately challenge, but you have 2 ammo. So you kind of need to reload. I understand that. You could have shot right away. I think would also have been fine. She's not looking at you. So you cannot miss these shots against a Widow who is scoped, not looking at you. Right? Your aim, like remember, if you're playing Zen, you're just a DPS in disguise. Okay? You're not truly a support. You are a DPS. Which means that it's not so much about your game sense, right? Or ability usage. As you point out, you don't really have many abilities. It's about your aim. And just like if you're playing Cassidy, no matter how good your game sense is, you're not going to get the Masters if your aim sucks. Right? Like, you gotta be able to land shots. This is an easy shot. Alright? The Widow is not even looking at you, doesn't seem to have any awareness that you're there. This is an easy kill. Masters player kills this Widow 90% of the time. You're not even close. 1 miss, 2 misses, also not head level, 3 misses, 4 misses, 5 misses. See, you can see the housing now, right? 6 misses, 7 misses, 8 misses, that went into the wall. 9 misses, 10 misses, 11, or that finally we get a hit there, right? That also would have been a hit except for it hits the 12. So that's, you got 2 for 13, something like that. Really, really bad, right? And it takes you so long. The front's over. Now there's nothing you can do, right? So you're like, oh, what can I do better? Kill the Widow faster. Right? You just can't, like, the Widow should have been dead in 4 shots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the fight. Well, scoped. If she's not scoped, totally different story, right? If she's strafing around, like shooting at you with the automatic rifle, that's totally different story. Nobody expects you to get that kill. Scoped, not looking at you, guaranteed kill. You have to consistently get that kill to climb the Masters. Right? Without the aim, never going to get there. So Shadow's going to happen here. You light up the Rhine, great. Rally's popped. So Rhine's Nano. See, the Rhine has no idea what he's doing. You know, he should have stopped in the lane and kept swinging. Instead, he went all the way. He didn't cancel, went all the way to the side. This should have been a dodged fire strike. That was a general theme, is that you're not good at dodging a fire strike. You saw him wind up. You should have dodged that. So that's going to charge a shatter. Great, he's already 18% now. no reason to be backing up here. I know you're low, but I would step forward up to here, right? Kick out the railing, stay in front of my Kiriko for LOS, and get healed. Because this should be a push, not backup. Like, you have to push here. Okay? They are down 1 because the Cassidy's all the way on the cart. There's no reason to be playing this far back. You're in a 5-on-3. Yeah, you're in a 5-on-3 right now. You should know that, like, game sense-wise, and be pushing forwards. Right? And just look at how many shots you're doing that do 0 damage. So we'll go back here. Right, you're gonna eat this fire strike, and we'll start. Well, actually, we'll start counting from here. 25. Okay, so we're 25 ammo right now. Miss. Okay, that's good. So 2, 3, 4. Good. Right. Miss. Hit. Miss. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, these are easy shots, right? You're missing shots on the Ryan, walking in a straight line left to right. So what are we at? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, like, you don't hit shots, you're gonna lose. You gotta do way more damage. Like, I literally think I would be doing twice as much damage as you as Zen, right? Including shots on the shield. Like, you just need to hit way more shots, like a truly, like, staggering amount of shots more. And it's sometimes aim, and sometimes it doesn't even feel like you're intentionally aiming, you're just spamming for the spam. And your uptime isn't good enough, right? Peeking when you can be peeking, right? Every moment that you're peeking and shooting applies pressure to the opposing team. That's how Zen wins games, applying consistent pressure until they collapse, which is why he's a great pairing with Sigma. All right. So now that there's a Genji, I'm thinking, okay, I should probably save Trance for Blade, right? Because otherwise, I don't really have anything else on the team that can deal with Genji well. Discord. So why would you back up here? Like, this should be a cleanup right now. They're down 3 players. You should be, instead of backing up, go this way, kill the Brig. Right? See, this Ryan has no clue what he's doing. Like, it's very obvious this Ryan is like, you know, a low plat or gold or whatever, right? The Ryan is very clearly no idea what the Ryan is, what to be doing here. Right, Brig should really die here. Great, got a kill there. Good, right? That's like the first real, like, impactful play that you made. Unfortunately, the fight is not ongoing, so it just staggers for like 10 seconds, but, you know, we'll take it. So you're about to do another big mistake right now. High noon gets popped. What to do right now? The correct answer is nothing, right? I would just stay here, discord him, and try to kill him. Because I'm obviously too far away. Like, you made a mistake leaving cover, right? You should have been playing, like, no further than here. But now that the mistake's made, what to do here? Just shoot the Cassidy, right? Do your best to kill him. If he pops High Noon and kills you all, so be it, right? But your Sigma might, for example, shield and save you here, is another option, right? Or you might rock him. There's a lot of things that could possibly happen here. If you die, no problem. You'll respawn, and you'll be able to come back and contest the cart. Because the cart's still a good distance away. You just killed 1, so worst case scenario, they will have 4 people on 5 if you die right away. Instead, you're going to pop another trance here, which is super bad. The trance shouldn't have happened at all because you should have been out of position. Or rather, the risks shouldn't have been there at all because you shouldn't have been out of position, number 1. And number 2, like, this shit's shielded, right? And number 3, even if these 3 of you die, you still have an opportunity to contest. Now you've wasted trance, right? Totally wasted trance, and you're in big trouble. I don't know why you're staying this far exposed. You should die right now. If you stayed this far away from the corner and when trance ends, I, as Cassidy, would kill you. Like, this is a very easy kill for the enemy team. Like, again, look at the misses. So many misses. So this is like critical moment, right? This is the moment where you gotta be hitting shots on the tank. Like, forget killing the Genji, whatever. Kill the tank, right? Ryan's just charging in. You have 10 ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, shatter ends up happening here. Again, Ryan has no clue what he's doing. Very, very obvious that the Ryan is not good at this game, right? Nowhere close to your level. So you should be bullying the Ryan constantly. But, like, you miss so many shots on charging Ryans, right? Here comes Nanoblade. Oh, what's the candle on Nanoblade? It should be Trance. Do you have Trance? You don't have Trance because you wasted it. Now you get wiped. And that's pretty problematic, right? And now they end up capping. So, like, that's why you shouldn't have Tranced. So just spamming here. Again, look at the aim. Like, I know I'm harping on this, but, like, if you're going to play Zen, your aim is so important. Way more important than it is on any other support. Right? Like, what are these? What's that shot into the wall? It's okay to just farm the tank. Just literally, if you just want to kill the Ryan, that's fine. Just prevent the Ryan from going anywhere, and the team's stuck. So Genji's in on you. Right? As soon as the dash goes in, kick him. Kick him right away. Alright, great. Get the kill. Honestly, he should have killed you. So we get the kill. Unfortunately, that fight doesn't really matter because they're spawned so close. So we're just gonna spam here. You do have Trance again, but again, I'd be thinking, hey, look, last fight I lost to Nano Blade, right? Try to save Trance, right? If he never blades because I never Trance, great, fine, that's fine, we'll take it. If I can shut down Blade, that's fine. You're playing way too far forwards now. You should not eat that Fire Strike. So again, look, 87. So Fire Strike is gonna give 6% to him. So that's 92 to 98 right there, and then he's gonna farm Shadow right now. And again, another Trance that you should not have popped. Right? Like, they rally. Like, if your Sigma dies here, it's okay. Like, he died. It is what it is. You're so close to their spawn, this fight does not matter very much. Right? Trying to win every single fight is a huge mistake, and that's how you end up losing games. Right? Win the war, not the battle. This is not a fight that you need to win. So, team's dying. Fight's over. You should probably die right now. I think trying to stay alive here is going to be a big mistake, and you're going to end up staggering yourself a ton. Yep. So, for perspective, you have died and your whole team has already respawned and walking out, which means you're putting your team in a very bad position because now they need to play 4 and 5 without you. Right? Like, all this time, if you were alive, out here fighting, you could have such an impact. Right? You could have killed this Brig, prevent the Brig from killing your Bastion, right? You could put a ton of pressure on the Rhine. Instead, you just spawned right now. And look, your whole team is dead because you staggered. You know? That's the kind of stuff that you got to clean up before you get the Masters. I mean, I think it's arguably even tough to get the Diamond doing stuff like this. You got to know, like, look, the fight's over, just die. Dying is okay. Right? Dying is okay if the rest of the team is already dead. Right? It's really tough right now because, like, now what do you do? There's not much you can do because you're paying for the sins of the past. Right? At this point, there's very little that you can do to defend that successfully. Right? Because you wasted Trance and you staggered yourself, which prevented you from getting an opportunity to fight on the last point. So, again, you gotta just kill the Rhine, right? Discord right away. Discord the Rhine. Right? Discording tanks is the worst experience for tanks. It makes it so hard to play. Right? Just constantly keep discording the tank and just wreck him. Prevent the Rhine from playing the game and you will win. I would worry a lot less about harming the Doom. Let your Moira take care of it, right? You should take care of the DPS. Let your Moira take care of the Doom. I don't know why you're charging right now. You see Moira? Alright, Ryan's in. You should just kick them off the bridge right now. This Ryan is throwing. Just right now, kick him off the bridge. So easy. One kick. If that's not enough, kick him a second time, and he's gone. This is the easiest pick of your life. But again, note how much you struggle at hitting charging Ryans. Miss. Right? Finally on target. Can't happen. Right? Now you have to chill. Yeah, I mean, the gap between you and even, like, High Diamond is very large. So, I think you're obsessing. So, you're trying too hard to get the charge volley, right? Just apply pressure right now, right? Discord the Genji, attack, play this corner, right? Doom's dead, great, leave. You're too far forward trying to push the cart. This Cassidy should have killed you right now. Like, you should be 100% dead. Very, very lucky. And the only reason you don't die here is because your Anna's going to throw a grenade to save you, which means that the Anna doesn't have a grenade now. I do not want Anna's to ever grenade me on any hero. If Anna ever grenades me, I'm upset. I want Anna's to throw grenades at the enemy team. That's how we win games, not by having nades thrown at me. Like, she saves your life here from the Cassidy by chucking a nade at you, which is really bad. You forced out this cooldown, a critical cooldown for her, because you were out of position. Cassidy ends up dying. Again, what are you attacking? Right? It's fine. Like, you don't need to spam. Like, you're not like a machine gun. You're not, like, suppressing the enemy from poking their heads out. Attack people, not space. Shouldn't have eaten that Fire Strike. Right? So eating this Fire Strike, which is sloppy, you saw it coming from a mile away. Like, this is too far away for a Fire Strike to come out and for you to walk into this, you know? And I get that, like, it was kind of tough because of the angle, but you could have heard it / seen it, and you should have kept an eye on the Ryan the whole time, because that's who you should be attacking. And because you're low, the more it comes at you, and then you die instantly. Right? Look, what is this Ryan doing? You shouldn't eat that Fire Strike either. Like, this one, there's zero excuse to eat this Fire Strike. And now he has Shatter. Alright, he shatters. Again, you should have easily have killed this Ryan before he could get to cover. This is like 3 hits right here. I don't know what your Doom is ulting for. Yep, Cassie's low. This is a terrible trance. So this trance is not going to win a fight, right? Your support, these ultimates are always like, did I win the fight from this? Or did I at least counter an offensive ulti? Is the perspective of trance. Does this look like a trance that's going to win this fight? This is currently a 4-on-5, right? Where your Doomfist just used all his cooldowns and is playing safe. Even if the Doom dies right now, he'll be back in 10 seconds. I don't want to use my trance to buy 10 seconds of time. It's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Right? Especially knowing their Genji has Blade and has consistently wiped us with every single Blade. Discorder first. This is just sloppy. That's really sloppy. So she starts sucking you now. Right? You're at 140. This is a fairly straightforward, right? Just Discord, attack, attack, attack. Right? You're spending way too much effort dodging. She's not going to miss you anyway. Just stand still if you need to and attack her. Like, you have to hit this shot. This is just a straightforward skill check. You know, I think also just staying here would have been better. Like, why are you moving further and further away from her? You're not going to be able to get out of range in time anyway. You switch Kiriko, which I don't think is the right call. I think that as Zen, you both counter Genji Trance and you shut down their Rhine, who is really bad. Right? As Kiriko, you're dumping a lot of resources into your tank and assuming that your tank is good enough to win this, which is not necessarily the case. I would say unlikely to be the case. Considering the fact that their tank is, you know, low plat or whatever, I would assume your tank is too. It's very possible that you are actually the highest ranked player in this lobby. Attack him! Attack the Rhine! He's slipped! What are you doing? What's this? Oh, you're wrecking to the Blade. I don't know why you would swift step here. Like, okay, Blade's popped. Look, right? Start strafing this way. Attack the Genji as it comes in. Once he dashes and Blades, then throw Suzu. Like, why would you step in so that you get double killed? Right? Now you took that swing, which allows him to get the kill on you. I don't feel like you know how to handle Genjis in general, is my read. So, pausing for a second, right? In your original post, you said, you know, I'm wondering if I should have swapped the Kiriko earlier once I realized they had a lot of dive / flank. But, I mean, they don't really. I mean, they have Genji and they sort of have Moira, but I think Zen is perfectly capable of dealing with both of those problems. It's not like they had like a Winston or a Ball or a Doomfist that's in your face all the time. You weren't dying too much as Zen, right? Like, you were dying when, oh, the whole team fight's over. Like, your team's lost. That's fine. I mean, everyone dies in that situation, no matter what hero you're putting in play. It's irrelevant. So, I don't think this hero swap is doing you any favors right now. Yeah, and you get shattered because you're not tracking it, and that's the end of the game. Okay, so I also want to question another statement. In this game, I felt like a big interact still lost. I think on defense, you did all right for the first 2 points, and I think on the third point, you threw that away by staggering, right? And you basically didn't get a chance to defend third point, right? Because of your stagger, and that's so important. Is that you did not get a real team fight on third point because of your stagger. You effectively gave away the entire third point through your actions. And on offense, you're just not doing anything. Like, you're not peeking aggressively enough, you're losing to the Moira, right? You're eating fire strikes, you're not countering ultimates, none of your ultimates do anything or help your team win the fight. Like, think about it, if you played Ana here, I'm not suggesting that you did play Ana, obviously you already have an Ana, but if you have Ana here, you pop Nano on your tank, something's gonna happen. Some space will get created, like some damage will be dealt, etc. Your trances aren't doing anything. And that's like a big problem, right? So laying it down, number one, easiest thing to correct, trances, right? Be more conservative with trances. Look at the opposing team and be like, what am I holding trance for, if anything? Popping trance in a fight that you don't need to win or you didn't need it to win is a huge mistake. Huge mistake. And it's hard to read that in real time, right? I know it's really tough, but like, I think we went through these scenarios. Some of these I didn't feel like we're that close. Like, I have no idea why you trance in that situation. Like, okay, your Sigma's at half health, but your Ana's there and he's around a corner. Who cares? Like, that's not a big deal, you know? That's the stuff that I think is easiest to clean up. Is number one, is just trances. Number two, aim, right? Especially on tanks, your aim needs a lot of improvement to get the high diamond. A lot of improvement to get the high diamond. You just need to be a lot more consistent about hitting large targets. Like, forget the squishies. Like, normally I'm not saying, the Widow too, right? Other than the Widow, who is scoped and not dodging you, other than that, like, I expect you to hit stationary targets and I expect you to hit tanks. That's what I expect out of my Zen, right? Up to Masters. Once you're in Masters, I expect you to hit squishies too. But in Diamond, just hit tanks and hit stationary targets or nearly stationary targets. That's all I expect out of you. But you can't do either one of those consistently, which is going to hold you back. Number three is uptime, right? Just constantly making sure, like, do I understand when damage is necessary? Do I understand how to pressure the Rhine down to make sure he has no shield so he can't push into our Sigma, right? That kind of stuff is very, very important. Do I understand when I can be peaking, right? I would say you should just be dramatically more aggressive, like significantly more aggressive. Like, let's just watch offense. So moving up right now, right? Peek. See, why are you pausing here? Go forwards. Keep going forwards. I want to swing this corner, right? I can swing here if I want to, and I have cover. Swing the corner right now, right? Be attacking this Rhine. Keep attacking, right? And that's another good example where, like, why am I getting all the way over here with 0 ammo? I have 3 ammo right now, and this corner right here makes a difference. I've used up 22 ammo before swinging the primary corner. So, like, your ammo management, which is, I think, part of uptime, is really bad. Right? Now you have to reload, but this is the key moment where you need to be attacking to work the Rhine shield down and get him low. Right? Keep attacking. Attack, right? Don't cover there. I don't want to cover behind the card. There's no point. I still have 18 ammo. 18, 17, 16. I don't want to cover. Just keep attacking. Stay here, keep attacking. Keep putting pressure on this Rhine shield. Right? Now you're on the right side, great. So, Harmony, right? Keep attacking. Don't charge. Just attack. Just attack. Right? Harmony, reload, great. Attack. See? Like, right now, why are you not attacking? Like, why are you not here attacking? Why are you going all the way over here? You're trying to get, like, a cheeky volley kill when you could just be attacking. Just constantly keep attacking. You're, like, so far back. Like, you should be here attacking non-stop. That is the way you win, right? Again, like, as you point out, you don't have good cooldowns. You have terrible cooldowns. You have basically no cooldowns, right? All you have is Discord and you have Harmony. Discord the tank, 90% of the time, and just constantly prevent the tank from doing his job. That's to read the perspective of a Zen, right? Certainly to get out of Diamond, I mean, it's going to get more complicated once you get the Masters, but I think for Diamond, just discording and killing the tank will get you a long way, right? Like, why are you playing so far back right now? Just play up, right? Oh, Rhine's stepping forward? Great, now I can play back. The Rhine's the same speed as you. He's not going to charge you into this bridge and have anything good happen, right? Whenever he does that, he feeds. So, it's fine. Like, right now, okay, the Rhine's here. Get an angle, keep attacking non-stop all the time, right? And again, could kick the Rhine off of the bridge, right? If Rhine's out here, he's going to die because he's a fool. Great. Perfect. Euchuricans, chill. Come back. Right? See, this is okay, right? Now, reload. Reload. Swing the corner. See? Why are you charging right now? You should just reload it, because now this is the moment where you need to be doing damage, right? This critical moment, you need to be doing a lot of damage to justify your existence as Zen. Now you get super low, you force that grenade would have been critical. Why are you backing away from the corner? You just gotta pick. Go right now. They have no tank, you have no tank, but you have short spawn. So push. Right? Now, push. Like, who's gonna stop you right now? Like the Hanzo, the Moira? No, like you got 3 people right here. Push right now. Okay, hopefully that illustrates the point. So let's recap again. 1, trances. Don't need the trances. Number 2, or rather, the trances you did, I would say basically every single one of them was a bad trance. Number 2, aim, right? Especially on tanks, especially on scope targets, aim's got to improve a lot. And number 3, uptime / ammo management, right? Keep that aggression up as Zen. You are far more likely to lose games from being too passive than you are from being too aggressive. If you're already in Diamond, you know how to play the game as a general rule, right? So you're probably reaching the point where you're like, I think I played all right, but like I don't seem to be winning. It's because you aren't getting as much value as you can. Eke out every little bit of value you can. Every little bit of damage adds up. Somebody has to heal it, right? Every single time you hit somebody for 45 damage or whatever it is, right? Every piece of damage that you hit somebody, someone needs to heal that at some point in time. So if you just do an overwhelming amount of damage, they have to lose, right? Like sooner or later, they will lose or they have to fall back. And that's your job as Zen. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully that's helpful.